can't stay. I need you an email with explain why I can't stay. So again, email me back after stream or whenever again you will understand after you read it. But I'm truly sorry. That's okay, Will. I hope everything is okay. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, how are you? I hope everything is okay. Well, that was me. My desktop just came up. I'm gonna type something in the chat in just a minute. Open for discussion, as we do sometimes. How's your workouts going, Jamie? Say hi to my cat real quick. And hey, cat, we get away from cat. Cat's probably busy at work, lifting heavy things repeatedly. Sniper says, feeding beautiful souls. What's up, Sniper? Did you guys make it to Sniper's live stream last night? I had enough time before I went to bed to pop in and say hi and enjoy the fire. Hey, MK. MK says, hi, Yogi. How you doing, MK? I know you had been going through a bit of a rough patch as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to pin that message. There to be discussed if anyone wants to. But of course, doesn't have to be. We try to go with the flow in every conversation. Talk about whatever subject comes up. Of course, I have my preferences. Above anything else, I'd rather talk about.
We're back. Oh my God, Yogi, thank you so much. Thank you. Just a Yogi doing burpees in his basement. Thank you.
You guys recognize.
Thank you so much. I'm right here.
Recognize that voice.
Oh my God, I had to move fast because Yogi just came in and super chatted up the place.
I didn't know I had the sound on. We're just giving Toy Pup some support as she's live streaming. She's going to do a marathon session. And I believe she did so last night as well. But she was on silent for a while. And I had her up and running and came here so I could chat with you guys. And I didn't forget about her, but I forgot I had the sound up. Hey, Random. Random says, hi, Jamie. So, guys, Life on Random is back. And they're going to put things in overdrive to work in their channel. Is anyone here not subscribed to our friend Life on Random? Random says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Jimmy says, hi to Life on Random. He says, hey to Jamie. MK says, caught 4 nice pike between me and my dad yesterday. Nice. Also was my kitty's first time on a rowboat. Unfortunately, the signal was terrible and I couldn't do it live. Well, the important thing is you were doing what you love to do. You were out in nature and you were spending time with your dad and your cats. Adam says, let's grab back to you all. So, Random, if we can help you in any way, if I can help you in any way, you can let us know and you can let me know. Full support, my friend. I don't know if you guys have read Life on Random's description. One of my favorite things to do on any channel. Welcome to our channel where we share adventures of life. We love animals. You always You want to win my heart? Just mentioned we love animals, so we see lots of them. We love to travel, explore, and so much more. Join us in our adventure. We will join you in your adventure. Hey, I'm Ken.
There.
How are
Welcome.
you? Welcome as
Doing
well, my
all
friend.
right.
Good.
Like there's some things have happened but in the whole. I just thought I came up because thinking about my cat on the boat yesterday, there was one pretty funny story. I think a lot of you would probably get a laugh out of.
So what do you got?
Well, of course, we went to the lake, started catching some bait, then went into the boat to catch some pike. All good so far. While checking the boat, I saw that in the middle where you sit on to row, there's a big empty space. Like I thought it was some storage space or something. Maybe to put the equipment in later on, but well, I got my cat. Actually, here she is.
Hey, kitty. My cat's right here.
And
too.
she was in the boat, but because the boat wasn't fully in the water yet, it was moving a lot side to side, and then something fell in the boat, which kind of scared her. So I thought I'm gonna put her into the storage space where it's gonna be dark and she's probably gonna feel a bit safer. And she did go in there, no problem. Anyway, we got everything in the boat, got out on the lake, and then she came and opened the fall door, the trap door, closing it. And I was gonna push it back down till we were out on the lake, but then I saw she's all wet, and turns out that was actually a primitive life well setup meant to keep fish in the boat alive, and I had just flooded my cat. She
Well,
wasn't too upset. I just grabbed a towel, dried off her paws. Wasn't just her legs were wet, but
right. Probably did not like that though.
yeah, I mean, she does. She has jumped into the water before on her own, but yeah, wasn't a fan of getting it done without her consent, let's say.
Right.
And I had no clue it was gonna happen. And yeah,
That would have been something to get filmed.
yes, it was. And of course, I felt pretty guilty for putting her in there. At the same time, it was a pretty funny situation, and she didn't really seem to mind. Like I've seen her when she's scared and she's really upset, and she wasn't.
Right.
She was pouting a little bit. Hey, Felix.
You keep her on a leash, right? When you go out.
Oh yeah.
How does she like that?
She never had a problem with it. Getting her to walk where I want her to walk, that's been kind of tricky, but it's gotten a lot better. And like you can walk probably for a mile with her, and mostly dictates the direction and don't have her stop every 5 seconds.
Right.
So she's getting really used to the leash, and yeah, it's working pretty well.
Cool. Nice.
And yeah,
That's awesome.
and about yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome. And well, to the whole kindness thing, one thing that I did yesterday, notice that I'm definitely going to change about my fishing is, at least whenever possible, stop using live bait. And there is now actually a little, and I'm going to just spend some money that I more or less have right now. It's basically like a little robot you put inside a dead bait that's gonna make it swim, so you don't have to use a living fish as bait. And
Right,
it's
well,
still
nice.
gonna makes a predatory fish bite, and yeah, that's gonna be definitely.
It's
gonna make things.
Peg,
yeah.
I appreciate the little things that you do to help make the entire world kinder. And that includes
Yeah.
what I see you do in the live stream. You're always reaching out to someone, and you always, without fail, offer space to someone. You say, "Hey, email me, reach out, message me
Yeah.
if you just need presence." So I just wanted to take an opportunity to thank you.
Everyone, my email is still in my channel description. It's not hard to find.
I don't take that for granted. You know, those little acts of kindness, and I don't want
Yeah.
you to think that they go unnoticed.
Thank you. Well, I've been there's been nights where it wouldn't have mattered, but there's also been some nights where being able to reach out to someone did stop me from going ahead and ending my own life. And if I can do that for one person, then that already makes a giant difference. So yeah,
Agreed.
I'm always going to be here.
Phoenix says, "MK, much appreciated." Cat and Jacket said,
Thank you, Phoenix.
"Hey to MK."
Hey, Skits. What's up, man?
Hey, Skits, I've been thinking about you.
Was it Kat or someone else who said yesterday, I think, that you and me look alike, minus the hair or something like that?
I don't remember.
Somebody said that. I think it was Kat on her live, actually, but I'm not sure.
Did she? We can ask her. Kat says, "We love MK." We certainly do, my friend.
Well, I love you too, Kat and Jeff. And hi, Anna. Anna, sorry.
Reciprocity. Man, I was nailing it this morning. It's a word.
Reciprocity.
I'm gonna hold on.
What?
Give me a second. I'll say it again, but better. Hold on. I'm gonna get my cheat sheet here. But that's an important word that has been a theme on my live streams lately, and with everyone, synchronistically speaking. All right, listen to this.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity. I mangled it when I tried.
Reciprocity.
Yeah.
Reciprocity. I
Reciprocity.
think I can understand what it means.
Yep, I bet you can. The reason I'm bringing it up now, because that's what you do. That just seems to be how you're living your life.
No, I'm trying anyway. Yeah.
You take things as a gift. Hey, Toy Pups. And then you give the gift back.
Yeah.
And in the immortal words of our friend Lover Toy Pups, who is here paying a visit, that the thing is the thing. That you say that you try. Trying is doing. You know, when you try, you're literally putting it out there. You're literally putting into action. So never sell yourself short. You are making a difference. You make a difference to me and my live stream. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
you've also helped me in some times. They weren't the easiest already. And I would say I would have been glad to find your lives earlier, but honestly, I don't think I would have been receptive of it. So, probably it was just around the right time.
I'm going to do a play on a Zen quote, a Zen saying. When the teacher is ready, the student appears. But I'm going to switch it around because I don't like thinking teacher-student dynamics. When the friend is ready, the other friend appears. So you and I were ready for our friendship at the right time.
Something like that, yeah. I was actually also thinking of maybe having it the other way around, with when the student is ready, the teacher appears.
Right. It's the same.
Yeah.
But I like that friend, you know, when the friendship, the seed of our friendship, and that goes with everyone here, goes way, 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 way back, karmically speaking. It was sealed when you decided to start a YouTube channel. It was sealed when you decided to click on YouTube to begin with. And before that, everything led to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. And here we are having a great conversation.
Right.
Hey, Raven.
Yeah. Even though in this case, actually, like, at least for specific things, I would say the teacher part would work, because with breath work, like I've had my experiences with different kinds of therapy and also trying breath work, both guided and on my own. And it never worked for me. Like, yeah, but somehow I did give it I was ready to give it another try on your lives, and it has worked. So
awesome. I'm happy to
Yeah.
hear that. And we'll keep doing, I'll keep throwing, different ones out, and we find out which
9?
ones
Nope.
seem to be the most effective.
Mhm.
So make sure, guys, to give me feedback. Which breath work do you think helps you the most? Which one can you see yourself doing by
This is
yourself?
where you're supposed to scratch.
My cat firmly believes that my leg is the place where she's supposed to scratch.
She was scratching my dad's mattress. So yeah. I did teach her to not use her claws most of the time, but yeah. It doesn't always work.
Right.
But
Sebastian is saying hi.
especially in a new place, it usually works to just pick her up and put her where she's supposed to scratch. It works at least half of the time.
Yeah, my
Instead
cat.
of doing any sort of punishment, just put her where she can do what she wants to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, CC Aliens is here. Oni
Hi,
here
CC.
says, thanks for doing what you do. Always good vibes for your channel. Thank you so much, Oni. Let's see. I'm just scanning through the chats real quick. I want to bring up Oni's channel. I'm going to subscribe. I appreciate that kind comment that they left.
I don't know if I can go to the... No, I actually can't go to the channel right now. I can see. I can still do mod things, but I cannot go to the channel right now. Interesting.
Hey,
I don't know
Hamlada.
how that works when you're whole life.
I'm not a dream
Anyway.
girl says good evening.
Hi there. And hi, Life of Random. And thank you. Hey, Raven, Hamlada, and I think I'm going to jump off the live now. Leave some yogi for the rest of you.
MK, thank you for coming up and sharing the story, and then just chatting with me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
And I didn't even ask you to sing.
Well,
But next time.
If I would, gosh, I'm thinking of a Christmas song to sing to you.
Anytime. As you
Well,
know.
Well, Merry Fishmas to you, Yogi, of course.
Merry Fishmas to you. You have grown one of my top 3 favorite fishing channels. One of my top 3 favorite fishermen.
Thank you.
I appreciate the people who show that infinite kindness in everything they do. And you show people that this is how to fish, that you can truly be aligned with nature and not exploit it in any way. So, again,
like about that, actually, for me, that's just my personal. You believe whatever you want to put it. I don't think humans are in any, or human life or happiness matters more or is more important than in animals. But I also believe as a human, and as a somewhat predatory species, I do have the same right to get my food out of nature and
Agreed.
catch my own food. But while I'm doing that, because I can, I do have empathy and I do have the means. I do feel the obligation to do it to still cause the least amount of suffering and ecological damage in that process.
That is why you have my full support and my immense appreciation and all of my love, my friend.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And also, I think I did say that it did say it before, but also thank you for being a vegan, because the exploitation of animals is doing quite a number on the planet, and of course also causing immense suffering. So I do fully appreciate to anyone who does go that step as well.
And that's the reason I'm a vegan. So thank you for saying that.
Of course.
All right, MK, I'm going to dive back in the chat.
All right. Right? Yeah.
Thanks again.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
See you in the chat.
Yeah. Guys, our good friend, MK. You might know him as MK Fishing or MK Fitness. Sebastian says, Yogi, how are you? Sebastian, I'm doing pretty good, my friend. How are you? It's nice to see you. Hey, how are your sons, by the way? Raven says, hit the thumbs up. Show the love. Best part is it's free. It is. How are you, Raven? Sebastian says, nice to see you all. Sebastian says, MK Fishing, lovely man. Agreed. Always a pleasure to talk to. MK says, hi to Kat. So, Skits, how have you been? How's the music going? CC says, I strangely come for thought. It can't be my thought, CC. CC says, so to everyone. Let's see, Soulstar says, hello to everyone. Thank you, Soulstars. I was listening to your music this morning. Lovely. Full support for bringing Southern rock back to the mainstream. Do we have a preference? Allman Brothers, always my favorite. You guys heard me mention Live at the Fillmore East, the single greatest live album of all times. I know there's someone probably somewhere hears me say that, and they immediately say, nope, Peter Frampton. I'm sorry that you're wrong. It's the Allman Brothers. Raven says, and I'm back in the room. Welcome back, Raven. Phoenix says, Merry Fishmas. And happy fish year. I was going to think of something besides fish, but I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head. Raven says, I'm good. MK, hope you are as well. Sebastian says, they are good. Thank you, Yogi. They are relaxing by the river. Wow, nice. Next to a house in the sun. How many more weeks of school before you get the summer break? Evan says, I just read that when you get older, like in your 40s, man, the 40s seems like I was just a young kid in my 40s. It's more difficult to build muscle. I need to just do push-ups while I'm during work. I don't necessarily agree that it's okay, maybe more difficult than when you're 20, but just means you work smarter, not necessarily harder. Raven says, I see the beaver that you videoed the other day. It did. She did. But it's been a little bit. It's been about a week. Hopefully this weekend. And the fox has been very secretive of late. The fox is. I did see some deer this morning. I got some hawk the last couple of days. I got a bee the other day. In another month, you never know, might get a bear wandering through. 2 years ago, we had a bear wander right through my neighborhood. So we'll see. Raven says 40 is a distant memory. It certainly is for me. Sebastian says perhaps 10 weeks, Yogi, or thereabouts. Usually break around July 19th. Well, you guys go much longer than the kids do here. They'll be out in another couple weeks. Hey, Big Al. Hey, Big Al, did you get your bike? There's someone. I think I've seen you before. It's been a little bit, though.
Just a little bit of advice. Somebody said to me, if you can't find a compass, lick your finger and stick it up in the air. As you rotate it round, it should drive. And that's the direction you should be heading. I got wet feet. I went too far.
You did go a little too far.
Yeah, I've been a little bit poorly. A bit of stomach problems, and I had a few cysts appear. Luckily enough, I got rid of them now, so I'm back. My stomach's settled down, so I need to get some streaming done again.
Good. Are you able to go live sometime soon?
Yeah, I'm going to do a live in a little while. Hello to everybody. Hope you're all well.
Hey, it's only
Much
been
love
2
for starting
days.
this.
2 days since I've seen you, and you didn't have a beard. How is that possible?
I don't know. It's getting fluffy as well. It's at that stage where it's sort of like just doing its crazy thing. Oh, would you do me a small countdown, just a quick one?
We'll do a count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
We wish you a happy Fishmas. We wish you a happy Fishmas. We wish you a happy Fishmas for the whole month of May. Good tidings we bring with all the things you ding. We wish you a happy Fishmas for the whole month of May. Just talk to him, it's easier.
That's it. That's it for May. So, MK, the entire month of May, we're going to celebrate. No more birthday. It's going to be
Fishmas,
happy.
I like it. It's great. It's original. It's new. It's fresh. It's invigorating. It's what we need.
And let's celebrate our fishing community friends.
Yes. May their hooks be blessed with many bites, much nibbling.
Yep, agreed. And they really have been great friends.
The whole community is part of it. It's the family. Everybody comes together. Everybody spends good quality time together, and we've all got our own unique little thing that we contribute. That's what it makes it special.
Agreed. If it hadn't been for me going on a fishing channel, I would not have met Cat and Jack. And
It's
what a loss that would have been for all of us.
the interconnection. It's how it always works. It doesn't matter where we meet each other, but we seem to all come into the same little groups. It's awesome. It's what it's all about. Big Al, did you have a good birthday, buddy?
Life on Random. Can we sing it one more time?
I think you've been asked to sing.
I don't think
Obviously,
it was. I don't think it was me.
Your good self.
I believe Life on. You need to send it to me so I can
It's
practice
easy.
it, and I will sing it.
Okay, I'll give you one more quick rendition if you're very quick. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas for the whole month of May. Good tidings we bring for all the things that you ding. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Fishmas for the whole month of May.
I can guarantee you that I will not remember.
You will. You'll
I'm-
get it. You'll
I'll
sort
remember
it
the
out.
first part.
You'll
I
get
do
there
have the
somehow.
whole month. Hey, before you go, can I ask you a favor?
Certainly can.
Our
And
Greek-
in fact, before you ask the favour, okay.
Thank you. Our good friend, Tandra, is having a hard time getting monetized. I don't think it's her channel. I think Toy Pups, her first time trying to be monetized, she was rejected, and it was not because of her channel. Something went wrong in the application process. She's in Canada, and I'm wondering if it's the same, and if maybe you could,
Skitty baby. Right.
if you had any
Tanya.
suggestions for her.
Yes.
She's not here, but we've been exchanging some emails.
Okay, email her. Tell her to phone me.
Okay.
And obviously I'll talk her through it as we're on the phone call. Anytime after 8:30, 9 o'clock, I should be done by then.
Okay, I will send her an email.
If anybody gets any issues with the monetization side of it, reach out to people that have already done it, that have done a little bit of experience, that have had some issues. Because it's only experiencing the issues that I've learned where I am now. And what you'll basically do is, when you go onto the AdSense side of things, if you make any changes, you're then restricted for 32 days to make another change. And it could be something as simple as you put your wrong phone number in. So if you edit any of the information, it's part of their protocol. You then have to wait 32 days. So it can slow things down. You've only got to get 3 or 4 things wrong, and that's taken a month. So you've got to make sure that when you do it, just be thorough. Go through all the boxes, click and tick all the little bits that you need to, fill in the little parts that you need to, and then before you press anything to submit it, check it a couple of times. But yeah, I'll help her out. If she gives me a call, we'll go
Thank
through it and see where she's at.
I've mentioned before, it was almost unfair for me getting monetized on YouTube because I already had AdSense because of my blog, and I had it for about 10 years. So it went through automatically. So I needed someone. I know you had a hiccup in
I
your
lost
plan.
I lost it for 32 days.
Right.
When the initial process application came through, I didn't check it, and it was set up as a company, an organisation. Obviously, it's just me on my own, so I couldn't provide any certification to say that I'd got tax details or a tax code for a business. So I couldn't get monetized. And just to make that one change, obviously 32 days. Kaz Rose, hello. Dolly, Jamie, Daisy.
Hi, Daisy. Hey, Kazruz.
Yes, if anybody does get any issues, just reach out and we'll try and help each other and then get us over the line, as they say.
I knew you were the man to come to.
No worries at all. Always happy to help. Right, I love and leave you. 7 minutes to anyone. It's been a long one, but I suppose I've had a couple of days off. So, right, love and leave you. I'm holding the
Take care,
phone.
Jace.
So I can go half an hour down. Your hand.
That gigantic hand.
Your little hands.
The
Nice one, brother.
biggest hands. Thank you,
Speak
Jace.
to you a little bit, guys and girls. Bye.
Bye. Eric Point says, I hope I don't run into trouble with that. Well, Eric, you're already up and running, so you're cleared. And you're monetized across the board, right? You got your 4K and everything. Thanks for being in here, guys. All of my favorite people. Yeah, you shouldn't reach any trouble at all. I didn't have to report anything this year for taxes, even though I did earn money, but I went ahead and did it anyway. Because, man, I'm going to get so little back from Social Security. It should be just enough. Man, I lived my life, why does the word vagabond come into my head? I'd like thinking Dharma bum. I never stuck with a job for too long. I mean, a few years or so. I would often work part-time so I could do all the stuff that I wanted to do. I lived very frugally at times on very little, so I could afford to do so. But it leaves me ill prepared for the future. But hey, Greg, it's a big but. I'm putting my faith. I don't know exactly what. Let's Let me use the language of the Course of Miracles, but you don't have to. I'm allowing myself to be guided, the Holy Spirit. Can I have a message? Not my message. Can I speak a message of something that is greater than myself? A message of kindness, a message of infinite love? Can I speak a message of forgiveness? And be part of something successful with that. Who knows? Jay says, no change from 2K to 4K, Eric. I thought Eric was fully all the way up. No, I thought you did. All right, but as Jay said, no change. Yeah, there was no change for me either. All right, Eric, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me get back up on your playlist. Phoenix says, Phoenix very wisely and very funnily says, I live my life all the time. I've never saw that movie, any of them, but anytime I get to use that quote, sometimes just to tweak someone, I go ahead and use it. I truly have lived my life a quarter mile at a time. That was funny, Phoenix. Big Al says, what do you need in order to get monetized? I'm nowhere near, just curious. You need 500 subs for the initial one and 3K, 3,000 watch hours. Then you need 4K subs and, or I'm sorry, 1,000 subs and 4K watch hours. Oh, you're 55 hours away. Not a problem. We'll knock it out this weekend. Well, okay. There's only 48 hours in the weekend. But we can do it, guys. If we pulled in together, let's get Eric Lapointe, who deserves it. Because he's an awesome guy. He has an awesome channel. And he's a great supporter. My channel is what it is because of Eric Lapointe. I can promise you that. Let's get him over the finish line by Monday. Hey, Toy Pups. Give me 1 second. Adam says, Course of Miracles, you cannot defend without being attacked. That's a poor quote. Why do you think it's a poor quote? I'd be interested in hearing that. And Greg says, I'm okay, but have many issues to deal with. I'm sorry, Greg. I do too, my friend. All right. Toy Pups, how are you, my friend?
Chase, Dudsy, Phoenix, Eric Lapointe. Hi. We're doing good, Yogi. I'm doing my marathon, and you're on my live stream right now.
Awesome. I had you up on mine a little bit ago.
Did you?
I did. So here's the amazing thing. It could have happened that I was up on yours when you were up on mine. And maybe that's never happened before on YouTube. Maybe
So
we just made...
We do like the weirdest things. We're like the best.
Hey, you know what? Whenever you're here and Eric Lapointe is here, I always feel a little bad for Eric Lapointe.
Why?
Because the wonderful greeting he got on your live stream many months ago.
And then it wasn't even him. I wasn't even trying to say him. I was like, who are you, this random person with the same exact name? I remember like it was yesterday.
Me too.
I swear.
So does Eric Lapointe. Eric was like, he told me on a live stream, he's like, man, I was treated like I was the most important person in the world. So much love. And then she found out I wasn't you.
Yeah. Yeah, he got a song and everything. Of an exercise song and everything. And he was like, I'm pretty sure you're mistaking me with the wrong.
Hey, Smitty. Hey, I wonder if Eric Lapointe thought of that. Maybe you anointed Eric Lapointe as a yogi. You used your own yogic powers. I think we're losing you, Toy Pups. she popped out. We'll see if she comes back up. However, guys, if you want to swing on over and say hi, Kat says, "No volume, puppy mommy." Anna says, "Hey, sweetie, thank you. Hope you're having a great Friday." Hey, you know, I was talking about how much I love and we love our fishing community and how much it's merged. It was Smitty and Tokyo Gold 420 who and the great, I can't emphasize great enough, Caleb Bill, who opened me up to the world of gaming channels because they are the elite, the best. When I very first came into Smitty's live stream, and this was over a year ago, treated me like a long lost friend or family member, basically like pulling up a chair, come on in and sit down, do some gaming, let's talk about movies. Never be afraid to step outside of your channel comfort zone and see what someone else has to offer. Smitty is an awesome channel. He's working to being monetized, so if you guys can offer some support to Smitty as well as Tokyo. So yeah, that's a Adam says, I don't know if I quoted that verbatim, the attack and defense. Not verbatim, but close enough. I'm just wondering your thoughts on it. Let's see. Raven says, quarter mile. Wonder if YouTube Uber will take me. Where are you going? What did I miss? Phoenix says, Eric, I'm on your playlist. I'll do it today. Nice. So Monday, guys, we have a goal. Eric says, thank you, everyone. It's fun. I'll be there before you know it. Please don't go out of your way. Never out of the way for a friend. And as I mentioned before, Eric LaPointe built his channel on friendship. Literally. Him and I talked about this yesterday on his live stream. He built it on friendship. Actually, you want to know how Eric LaPointe built his channel? I'm going to say this really slow. I'm going to pronounce it perfectly. I'm going to use my fancy voice, so you might not recognize how I normally sound. Ready?
Reciprocity.
That was me. That's how I normally talk, guys. Reciprocity. That's how Eric LaPointe built his channel. And that it literally is just doing things without the least bit of concern about what's coming back. Because you know it comes back. You don't have to say. There's a lot of talk on some channels about, the sub for subs type of stuff. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be concerned if anyone gives you anything back. It all comes back. Every last bit of it. What do we got? We got a bike?
Good afternoon, Mr. Yogi.
Good afternoon, Big Al.
I do have a bike. I'm not showing it right now. I was going to show it, but I've made a mess of my room at the minute. Because I went out and bought a load of accessories.
Did you? I know you were going to get some lights.
Yeah, so I got pretty much everything all in one go. I didn't plan on it, but I decided while I was there, the shop had everything. They have a big bike department, so I thought, why not? I'll just, buy everything I need.
Sure, when you're there,
So,
and you're going to need it.
Sorry, go on.
And you're going to need it, like you just said.
Yeah, exactly. So it's better to just buy it all in one go. So I got the bike this morning. I've since I've had other appointments, so I've had to do everything later on. But I got my bike. I got a lock straight away because I was with a mate, so I had to bring my bike home, lock it up, and then go back out. Ever since this afternoon, I've bought a helmet, lights, a phone mount, puncture repair kit, and all of that fancy stuff.
Nice. Let's see. Hey, can you hold on for 1 second? Someone just knocked at my door.
That's fine.
So no one ever knocks at my door. So I doubt I'm gonna answer it, but I do want to see who it is. So if you could entertain the crowd until I get back. Maybe some stand up, maybe a song. I don't know if you heard the new Fish song, but whatever. You're in charge. I'll be right back.
Fair enough. So I don't know the Fish song. I heard Jay sing it a couple of times. I don't know the words to it yet. I'd have to hear him sing it a couple more times. Wink, wink. What has everybody been doing? I've just had a big meal. I had a battered burger, a large portion of chips, a small battered sausage, and a large pot of curry sauce. Because I needed the energy. I haven't eaten since like 11 o'clock this morning. Mushy peas, okay. They're green and yummy and they're happy in your tummy. Mushy peas, mushy peas. Green and yummy and really, really runny mushy peas. Mushy peas. They come in a tin can and they taste. I don't know anything that rhymes. I was doing so well. So that was the Mushy Peas song.
I heard some of that. Kazrose just run a Kazrose just gained a little piece of my heart with that one comment. Yuck peas. Thank you.
Me and you are no longer friends, Yogi. It's official.
Hey, it was Kazrose who said it. I'm just in agreement.
Fair point. Fair point.
Hey, have you ever watched the movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
A while ago.
Paul Newman, Robert Redford, Catherine Ross. Wonderful movie. One of my all-time favorite movies. There's a scene where Paul Newman is with Catherine Ross and on the bike, and they're going around in circles, and BJ Thomas song is playing. Raindrops keep falling on my head. I don't know why.
Right.
When I thought about you and your bike, how awesome it would be to see a video of you riding around on your bike with the song "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head" playing. And if you actually have a derby hat, all the better.
I would have to look at that because I don't know whether that'd get a copyright strike.
True.
And I don't know how I'd play a song and record on my phone both at the same time.
Right. Some technical difficulties. Hey, Skid says, I defo didn't ask Big Al to sing about mushy peas. It was all his own free will. Is that true?
It was Phoenix that told me to, actually.
That was it. So you were coerced into it.
By Phoenix. Yeah, she can take the blame.
Casual says, I don't like peas at all. In anything, they're gross. Me and you, Casual, you and I we're together in this.
No, I bought a... Sorry, go on.
Raven says, sing it as you're riding.
I was just about to say, I did buy a phone mount for my bike as well, because I would like to live stream while I'm riding. So that would be the opportunity then to sing while riding.
Right. Hey, I want to mention real quick, you heard me talking about fishing channels.
Yep.
One of my all-time favorite fish channel, fishing and aquarium. No F, no frills, no mercy. I can't talk about fishing community and friends and great friends without giving Maddie a huge shout out. I know you like to spend time there as well.
Yep.
It's just a warm and beautiful place to hang out on the live streams. Him and Billy Bob have turned aquarium YouTube into a legit art form. Absolutely beautiful. And not to mention just an awesome guy, as well as Chloe being an awesome woman. So I just wanted to mention that. So,
I mean, the only thing that would make Matty's channel any better is the there's that annoying woman in the background sometimes. What's her name? Oh, that's right, Chloe. If she weren't there, the channel would be much better. It'd rake in more views as well. I think get rid of her, Matty. She's not good for you. I'm joking. I'm very joking. That was.
So, hey, Maddie, I don't know if you heard what Wee Al had to say.
I'm kind of hoping he didn't. He's quite a big fella. I think he could squish me.
He is a big guy. And if I'm not mistaken, former boxer.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. He looks like the type, to be fair.
But you know what? You could not ask for a more gentle, kind, compassionate friend.
I think he's secretly a gentle giant.
I don't even think it's that secret, actually. But I love the way my all-time favorite thing on his channel is, well, one, I'd like you and Chloe going back and forth, because you both show no mercy. And you have a good time doing it. Hearing Chloe laugh in the background and watching Maddie light up when she laughs is awesome. And you help make her laugh, so that's pretty cool.
I just bully everyone. But it's a playful bullying. It's not. There's no malice. There's no malicious intent.
Skits, I think Skits, are you leaving? Skits has to go. And you're welcome, Maddie. Let's see. You have a good rapport with so many people, Big Al.
I just think my way of obviously, as you know, I have anxiety. That is one of my problems. And my way of, I don't want to say bonding because it doesn't sound appropriate to say bonding with people. But my way of breaking the ice with people is to joke and banter and, playfully. That back and forth banter helps me come out of my shell.
Right.
And it helps me gauge, because obviously, as I've mentioned, they're looking into autism with me. I don't gauge people that well. I don't know how people are taking me. As I've said multiple times in when we've been live together, I've apologized to the chat because I think I'm boring people. And that's not, I try not to be a boring person, but it's difficult to understand how people feel, especially when you can't see them. I can't really guess people's emotions from messages, so it's difficult for me. But I break the ice by having banter with everyone. That's why myself and Rebecca have that banter. I have that banter with Chloe and with everyone else because it's my way of being comfortable with people, even if it's just in chat. I'd still get nervous because I don't want people to take me the wrong way. I want people to know that it is a joke and I'm only playing, and that at heart I'm a nice person and that's how I mean it.
I think it helps you coming up here and people getting to know you by hearing you, because that puts a whole nother dimension into it. It's hard to take you in any way mean-spiritedly after hearing you talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's nice of you, Yogi. And it reinforces or reassures me when you say that because I believe that I'm in the way and that I'm boring people and that I'm annoying people and that people think I'm being nasty when I'm just joking with the people that I joke with, and it's just meant to be light-hearted fun. I've said to Rebecca on a couple of occasions, if I ever make a joke that is a bit too far or is a bit, it is an insult genuinely, if she takes offense to it, then I will apologize. And, once whoever I'm joking with has let me know, I can reel the jokes in and be a bit more cautious about what I'm saying. So
Right.
far, I haven't said anything to Chloe or Rebecca or anyone like in Mark and Joe's chat. I haven't said anything anywhere so far where anyone's said to me that's off limits or anything.
Sure, I get the feeling. Well, two things. Locked Up says 100% agree with Yogi there, and that's about getting to know you through these conversations. but I get the feeling that, like joking wise, it's really hard to cross the line with Chloe. I think she has a wicked sense of humor, and she gives probably more than she takes, probably quite a bit more. So I think you're on safe grounds, joking with Chloe.
Yeah.
Hey, Home Slice.
Yeah, no, it is. It's good that. No, that's what I think. Chloe's got a very, very similar sense of humor to me. Rebecca can
Right,
take
right.
a joke. I know that. You know, I'm not saying that Rebecca can't take a joke. Rebecca can take a joke. Rebecca gives it as good as she gets. But myself and Chloe, that is truly my sense of humor. So the fact that she can take a joke and give back just as good is it. Again, it helps me understand and lets me know that she's fine with that. Because
Right.
if I, you know, I sort of draw the line. If I was to get offended at something, I would too say that's a little bit, you know, please don't joke about that kind of thing. But there's not a lot
Sure.
that can offend me. The only thing that are definitely off limits for me is, you know, and it should be for everybody, not just me, but the one thing for definite that's off limits is race. There is no racism. I do not make jokes about anything like that. It's just not the place. I'll
Sure.
make jokes about vegans. One of my friends, she's vegan. As I told you, I was, you know, I thought about her when we went for my birthday meal at McDonald's. I asked her if they had vegan food because I'm, you know, I'm thoughtful. So I make the jokes about vegans with her because I
Yeah,
know
I think
her and obviously I know she can take those jokes.
everyone picks on the vegans. Specifically, everyone picks on the bald vegans.
Well,
We're easy targets.
I normally sorry, go on, Yogi.
Oh, I want to read one thing real quick.
Yep.
Maddie had said, Chloe is fit for anyone. Let's face it, she puts up with me. It's a fair point.
Yep.
I'm sorry, so what were you going to say, Big Al?
No, I was just going to say with my friend who's a vegan, I joked with her once, and well, obviously she told me she was vegan. So the obvious joke came up. How do you know when someone's vegan? They'll tell you. That's, you know. But we have had serious conversations, and I've said to her, like, she doesn't. I don't know how to word it now without sounding insulting. I don't
No,
know.
you
Like,
can't.
right. So we've had a really serious conversation where
Right.
she said she doesn't appreciate people eating meat, but she would never tell anyone they can't eat meat. And even when she's with people like myself, I've had meat while we've been eating stuff. She doesn't force her views or opinions on anyone. And I'm not saying that all vegans do or anything like that, but she's not like, she doesn't push her feelings or opinions or views on anyone else. She's never told me that that I can't eat meat. She has said, obviously, like I say, she doesn't like people eating meat, but she would never tell them not to because it's their choice.
Right.
So we've had conversations like that, and obviously I've made jokes like certain things are stereotypes, so you know, not the best thing, but like I say, we've got a good friendship. So I've said to her, you know, things like, you're not like a typical vegan, you don't have blue hair, stuff like that. You know, the kind of things that get picked on a lot. But again, it's all jokes, and obviously I know that she can take those jokes, so I wouldn't
Right.
say it if I thought it would genuinely offend her.
Me as a vegan, as my entire life is lived in a very weird way. I'm an open and easy target for so many. I don't
Yeah.
care. I live my. I'm gonna quote Phoenix. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. All right, that didn't really fit in, but I wanted to use it anyway. I live my
You
life
live your
according
life a bowl of oatmeal at a time.
exactly. That I'm happy being me, and it took me a long time to get to be happy being me. I fought against myself for a long time. I wished to be other. I wished I could fit in. I wished that I wasn't bent differently than other people. But
Yeah.
guess what? I am. And when I accepted that, I don't take anything personally at all. No one can joke more about themselves than me. And if you can joke about yourself, you're immune to the opinion of others. Hey, I want to read
Indeed.
something real quick from Adam, who's getting ready to go. Adam says, I've got to go, but I want to let everyone know that this is the first and only live stream I've ever done, and that I'm amazed that everyone is so respectful and free to express themselves. So, Big Al, I think that applies as much to you as it does to every single person in the chat and every chat that we ever do. Thank you, because Adam's comment is a reflection of what we're all able to do when we come together.
Yep. I don't think you saw my comment earlier. I think you was talking to Jace, but Jace put in the chat happy. No, Jace said, "I hope you had a good birthday," and I commented because he was in the live with you, saying that it was good, but it was made even better because I was here with my YouTube family.
Well, thank you for saying that. Kat says she doesn't know how to joke about myself without being self-deprecating. I'm with you at that. I come across that way myself too.
Yeah, I agree with that too. The only way I can joke about myself is to pick on myself.
Right.
Oh, I've missed it. Phoenix sent a happy poo and I missed it.
She did send. She's been sending the poop. Her lyric point had me literally cracking up last night. What the poop was flying.
I saw it. There it is.
Awesome. You know what? Here's what I love about YouTube. Here's what I love about this community. Where else can I say the poop was flying and have it mean an absolutely awesome thing?
It's a very rare occasion that those words are said in a good way.
Exactly. Let's see. Got some more poop. More poop of flying. All right. I just made about an hour into the live stream, so we're gonna wrap things up in just a minute. Locked Up says Yogi was swimming. I was swimming in happy poop. It literally was. Jason's going to be going live in a little bit, I believe.
Well, I was toying with the idea of going out on my bike and doing a live, but I don't know whether I really want to. I've had a really busy day, but at the same time, I do want to go out. So I'll ponder that decision on my own.
Okay. And if you do, well, I'll be on the lookout for you. If you do, we will see you. We'll join you.
I appreciate that. I will poke my head into Jace's live and give him a like at least, because, like I said, it's the YouTube family and we all support each other. But yeah, I'll decide what I'm doing. I'm going to phone my mum quickly and just have a quick chat with her, and then I'll decide what I'm doing. But it's been lovely being up here again as always, Yogi. I appreciate you having me, and I will see you in the chat.
Thank you, Miguel. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Our good friend Big Al. Always a pleasure having him up here. Dolly, never stop being Dolly. Never stop being you. You are absolutely loved and appreciated. Everything you do. Just know that. Feel free. I don't know why Crosby, Stills and Nash and Young came into my head. It was David Crosby's song. I almost cut my hair the other day. Obviously, that line does not apply to me. However, the line, I'm going to let my freak flag fly. I always loved that. That was my anthem as a teenager. As you can see from my thumbnail, I eventually did cut my hair. Be yourselves. Be as weird and wonderful as you can possibly be. Never censor yourself, especially here. Because that does not serve any of us. You know, the more you be yourself, Dolly, the more it gives us freedom to be ourselves. And speaking of being ourselves,
I don't know how to be anything else but myself.
exactly. And we love you exactly the way you are.
This is how I'm feeling right now, guys. So, hi, I'm Lover Toy Pops. Hi, I'm doing a live stream too, and I'm doing. I can multitask. Oh my God! Thank you, Phoenix. Sent a happy poop. He sent a happy poop.
The happy poop is so awesome.
Yeah, that's the best one ever.
It is.
You mean they have that? He
They
sent
do.
another happy poop. What do
Hey,
you
Levi.
mean? They have that? I didn't know they had that. Everybody better be doing the happy poop from now on. No other emoji is allowed. Oh my gosh.
Um,
Kat and Jack said, Yogi, I asked about laughing and joking about yourself. I don't want to ask it right now. I'll ask it tonight. Ask it now. We want to know. Spill the tea.
yeah, you can always ask me. Anything.
Lock up
Hey,
drag short says, hey, Toy Pops or leggy queen. Like, are you guys making fun of me? Because it's okay. You're allowed to. Oh my God. Was that another happy poop? Oh
it
my
is.
God. Another one.
The poop is
Thank
flying.
you. Happy poop. Happy poop. Happy poops. Poops are very happy. That's what I heard.
They are.
I
Hey,
heard poops are happy.
Adam, big welcome, Adam. How are you, my friend? Thank you for coming by. Thank you for dropping down
sorry guys.
and appreciate your help and valuable support. Thank you so much.
I forgot the sound was up. That was our friend YouTube Viral Vinya, who is live streaming right now. I had him up and playing for some watch hours, but I didn't know I had the sound on. And now he's just talking. Hey, our good friend, our great friend, who has helped so many people, Mir, is here, and I haven't seen him for a bit. So I want to make sure that we give a big shout out to our friend Mir. Mir, my
Hi,
friend.
Mir. Mir is
Thank you,
in the
Toy Pups.
building. Mir is in the building. Shout out to Mir. That's how you do a shout out. Mir.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
You know what else I knew? I knew that you would have a theme song for the happy poop.
Happy poop. Like, because one time Sherber said, why is the poop emoji next to the heart emoji? And I said, because I think people love the feeling after they do a poop.
Raven
It's
just gave a.
true.
It
They
is.
like it. That's why they put the heart next to the poop emoji, because people like it when they take poop. It feels good, I heard.
Raven just gave an awesome nickname to Dolly Phoenix. Dolly, the Phantom Poop Flinger.
What? I love it. I don't know if Dolly's gonna like it, but
I think she
who
will.
got the name Dolly or Phoenix?
Well, Dolly is Phoenix. Phoenix is Dolly.
Oh, Felix is Dolly.
Yep. Jace is going to be live in 50 minutes. I want to make sure I put that out there. Homesite says, hey, hey.
You know,
Where?
it's weird, but every time I go to tag Chase, I can never find him. Like, I'll do hashtag JASE
Uh-huh.
and nothing comes up that's Chase.
If you go to his homepage, he should have his email somewhere on there, and try doing it by email.
Oh, okay.
Did I just teach you something about YouTube?
Yeah, do you mean like copy the link from his like his channel?
You can do that, or just if you just start typing the email address, his channel should come up.
Oh, you mean like that? Okay, okay. Okay, I'll
Yep.
try that. Yeah, you just taught me something.
So we could say that
You
the
teach me a
student.
lot, Yogi. You might think you don't, but you teach me a lot. Like your live streams are filled with feedback. Like, a live.
She popped out. Let me just say a big thank you to Toy Pups for coming up, for everything that she does for so many people. She's a promoter and a confidence builder. And I also want to say that I want to say thank you to Sebastian for that kind comment. And I agree with Dolly 100% that people don't send the golden poop enough, or if people don't send the golden poop though, she's making it popular. She certainly is. And as I mentioned in the chat, you're making it magical. You're Dolly, you made an event. How awesome is that?
We wish you a Merry Fishmas. We wish you a Merry Fishmas. We wish you a Merry Fishmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Fishmas. We wish you a Merry Fishmas. We wish you a Merry Fishmas for the whole month of May. And now I'm gonna let you go. Oh. See ya.
Thank you, MK. Hey, next time you
Of
come up,
course.
we need a goth version.
Golf. Okay, I'm gonna have to check some golf music out
Or
to get the right sound.
or we could do the death metal version.
We wish you a Merry Fishmas.
I knew you'd have something.
I'll see. I'll check. But maybe Skits is gonna be better for the golf version.
Skits
Might be
could do
more
it.
his thing.
He could definitely do a great
We'll
hip hop
see.
version. For sure.
Yeah, well, that's it. Hey Willow, good to see you. Last few minutes.
Hey, Willow. Yep, Willow says she made it. Yep, we're going to wrap things up in just a minute. And Raven says, Happy
Well,
Easter, everyone.
Merry
Happy
Fishmas
Easter
and a Happy New Year to you, Willow and Yoda.
Yeah, I need to come up with we need to come up with a fish New Year's. I can't think of anything offhand. So if it's a Happy
Yeah.
Fishmas,
And a new gear, like the gearing of a fishing reel, but that's too general. Lots of things have gears.
right. And we could just keep with the theme a Happy Fish Year and a Happy Fish Year.
Yeah. We wish you a Merry Fishmas and a Happy Fish Year. That's all right. We'll
Yeah,
see.
it's all right. It's not great, but I know you'll come up with something better. I know Jace will come up with something better too.
And a Happy Pier Year, maybe, like a pier that you fish off. I don't know. Yeah, probably Chase is gonna find something.
Or you. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
work it out for sure. All right, MK, I'm going to wrap things up.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming back up. Appreciate it.
sure. And of course, happy birthday to you, Yogi.
And bye. Thank you, my friend. Let's see. Willow's saying hi to everyone. Willow, I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to check out your email. Hey, again, Jason's going to be live in 15 minutes, guys. It's been a few days since we hung out with Jace, so let's give him a warm welcome back. Let him know truly was missed. Jace is a presence for so many people. So when he's not there, you feel the weight of that absence. Let's let him know how much he means to us as well. Willow, you going to be going live sometime? Our friend Big Al might be going live. It's not definite, but we can keep an eye out. Billy Bob the Fish Keeper is here. I was talking about Billy Bob the Fish Keeper. You guys know who he is. He's an artist. I can't say that enough. Well, it says, okay, Yogi, all good. I'm going to check out the email right now. As soon as they hit that end the live stream button. Homesite says, Jace Rocks, you're right about that. Homesite, definitely. Hey, it was nice seeing you over at James Gype, by the way. James Gype is another person that is responsible for helping me get monetized. He taught me, for one, that's where I met Mayhem of Miracles, Masha. And those two taught me the meaning of a YouTube community versus subscribers. Subscribers come and go, but friends are forever. Make friends. Build a community. Billy Bob says, thank you, Yogi. You're welcome, Billy Bob. Thank you for what you do. You know, you and Maddie, you're really creating these little magical, relaxing places just to go and hang out. Homestead says, hey, Eric, and love him, James Skype. Me too. James is a good guy. I don't directly, I still go to James, but I don't really go so much to build my channel. I just put him up just to have him up, silent support in the background. But I should reach out more. Homeslice says he's raw and fun, that James. Yeah, he is. Eric Point says, hey, Homeslice. And Shirley, hey, Shirley. Shirley says, sorry for my tardiness. Nick had control of the computer. Greetings, Yogi, and chat. It's okay, Shirley. Always appreciate it when you're here. Shirley, I don't know if you heard me mention that Jace will be live less than 50 minutes now, probably close to 40. There he is. Jace says, Shirley and Squirrel. Cypher says, thanks for your comment last night, Eric LaPointe. Will says, Yogi, I will be going live soon, my friend. Home now, say yes. All right. We'll keep an eye out for you too, Willa. I just want to give a moment for everyone to say hi. And Wilson says, got to go. The teachers are sending us home early, plus no Wi-Fi on the bus. Got you. Well, thank you, Wilson. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Shirley says, oh, Jace, I've been worried about you. I've been watching every video of zines that I can find. I was worried too, Shirley. Eric says, Squirrel Sniper, no problem. Eric had also said, great live. Thank you, Michael. Great live stream last night, Squirrel. Man, I wish you could have hung out longer. Phoenix says, Jace, thank you for going on the panel. Willow says, hi and bye all. We'll see you in a bit, Willow. Phoenix says, what's going on live? Also, but I don't want to interrupt anyone else. Never an interruption, Dolly. Phoenix says, that's actually the problem. Everyone goes live at the same time. All right. Here's the thing. I can let you guys know from the bottom of my heart. If any one of our friends goes live the same time I am live, no pressure whatsoever to be here. I'm live 3 times a day. Feel free to bump me. You know I'll be back. You know there'll be another live stream. Do not worry about it, even a little bit. And I mean that so sincerely. What's a support channel if you're not going to offer support? No matter what. One of my favorite expressions, my favorite terms, no exceptions. When we say be kind to everyone, no exceptions, we literally mean no exceptions. Support everyone, no exceptions. So, I'm bumpable. Feel free to bump me. So, Kat, remember your question. Remember your question for this evening. Soulstar says, hey hello to Billy Bob. Hey, speaking of Soulstars, she has a new song up on her channel. Guys, check it out. Dolly says, because of my anxiety, I just go when I feel okay. Gotcha. Homeslice says, I go live when inspiration hits. There's a quote that I found very meaningful through my life. The great playwright and author Somerset Maugham, who wrote the novel The Razor's Edge, which has been one of the most influential books ever in my life. I read it in 8th grade. These are the little guideposts that have steered me into the weird my entire life. Anyway, Somerset Mom was once asked by a group of creative writing students, is it better to write when you're inspired or by appointment? And he said it's always better to write by inspiration, but fortunately, inspiration shows up at his desk every morning at 9 a.m. So I'm always inspired by a live stream. Sometimes it grows, sometimes it stays the same, even keeled, doesn't matter. I'm always inspired when I do a live stream, and inspiration finds me every day at 5 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5:25. Why 25? Why 5:25? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Shirley says, I love that book. Me too. I read it at least once every 2 or 3 years.
Did you
I
really
guess-
think you were getting away that lightly, young man?
I was this close. I was this close.
Very, very close. Yes, I've still got 35 minutes, so I've got time. Zena's been out. She's run me ragged. I'm out of breath already. She's happy. She's now looking for more food. But yes, I suppose, seems as you're coming right up towards the end of your live stream, as Eric Lapointe always says, absolutely amazing another live stream. Another amazing live stream. And just to close it out whilst you're typing, I'll do my own. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 'Cause you're once, twice, 3 times our yogi, and we love you. Yes, we love you.
Thank you, Jace.
No worries, brother. Oh, look who's just turned up. Mr. Reaper.
The Reaper. Damn, you guys are twins. And until we take our shirts off.
We're exactly the same when we take our shirts off. You're just a little bit wider than what I am. I'm jealous. What more can I say?
I was thinking in terms of abs.
Absolutely.
My abs are not in your league. Smitty
Oh, no.
says, Jace is the man.
I haven't put. I'm putting weight on.
Quality weight.
I'm just getting bigger cuts now. Ah, yeah. Louis got the abs. Louis got the abs going on. But yes, I'm obviously getting up towards that 180 pounds. So I think I'm not going to be far off Louis' weight. Hopefully, we should be similar sort of weight now.
What's your weight right now?
I need to weigh myself again. I was up 164, but that was a couple of weeks ago. So hopefully, I'm pushing towards the 170 now.
Nice. Let me know when you do weigh yourself.
I will do. I will do. I'll do that this evening. I'll do it after my workout. But I've got half an hour left, and then I'm gonna have a good
Hey.
little session.
Real quick. When you started, what did you weigh?
98 pounds.
Well, that's when you started when you were what, in 8th grade?
That was after. No, when I broke my neck back and pelvis, I went down to 98
Oh,
pounds.
wow.
Yeah, I was 98 pounds. I was a bag of bones. I think when I started this, I was about 140 pounds. About 140 when I started my journey. So it's about 30 pounds I put on near enough. That's taking a year though. It takes time. It just takes time.
It does. Huge. Guys, go visit Jace on his early videos and watch the transformation. And then if you want, join in. Be your own transformation. Hey,
I must 167 Reapers at 167. So we've got to remember, as I always said from the very start, there were 3 main guys. It was Leo, it was Reaper, and it was Jacob. And they were my inspiration for getting me in and getting me really started. They got me into burpees for sure. That was where that came from. And Reaper does it every single year. He lets him set his shape go, and he smashes it back. And his fire and his determination, it's unrivaled. It's something that inspires us all just to do that little bit more. So, salute Louis. Much respect.
hey,
Where's
it's
my
funny.
phone call?
I was just about to say, Jace, could you join me in a shout out to the Burpee Reaper? And before he even said it, you just went ahead and did it.
Yeah, but you was
Awesome.
poking me in the side as I before I said it. I felt you poking me.
You guys, hopefully you guys have heard me shout out Reaper before.
Reaper's the boy.
When I started doing live streams at the very beginning, it was Reaper who there had my back. One of my very first moderators, someone
Yep.
who took no nonsense from anyone. When Reaper has your back, you know that you're taken care of. Reaper and Sniper, Eric Lapointe, moderator extraordinaires.
Obviously, with a little bit more time and experience in
Hi,
YouTube,
Danny.
we've all come to a point where we accept a little bit more. We still stand up for ourselves and we still kick people to the curb that need removing. But we don't bite half as much as what we used to. Is that experience, or is that just a case of we don't care as much?
Don't care.
Don't
I
care.
never
Good.
really did. I'm absolutely fine. Reaper says I jumped through the screen for Yogi. He showed up when I would have 3 people in the live stream. He was always one of the 3.
Loyalty.
And
As you said, you pointed it out earlier, and I'm sorry to keep cutting over you.
it's okay.
Friendships, bonds, connections. We've all got them. We all look out for each other. We all spend time with each other. We all care about each other. We might have a little bit of fun. We might have a little bit of banter. You might be just that 1 or 2 hairs bolder than me. I might just be 1 or 2 hairs grayer. But the glasses are the same. Shame your hand's not as deep.
I don't know. My hands are pretty gigantic. Man.
Whoa, hang on a second. You've been sucking your thumb. Your fingers are grown.
Look at that. I don't mean to brag or anything.
Well, I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. Why are you blushing? You made yourself go red then.
I did. I was laughing. I made myself laugh. See that? Reaper said, damn, Yogi's huge hands.
And the best of it is you even said it in Reaper's praise. Damn, huge hands.
Like I said, I don't mean to brag or anything. Ladies, Yogi is a single. Yeah. I sorry guys. All right, I need to compose myself.
Okay, while we've got this real good, massive positive energy, obviously I've missed a few sessions. We're going to do a Sunday.
Are we gonna do a Sunday?
Maybe those meditation burpees that you were on
We
about.
could do. Yeah, if you don't mind, just doing it's like a short, easy session. It's
Yep.
meditative burpees, salutations.
This is the thing. It's not about quantity all the time. Sometimes that quality element, it really does make the difference. Obviously, quantity, we all want as much as we possibly can get. But sometimes we just got to settle for them little special moments just to make it a little bit worthwhile. And then you appreciate it a little bit more.
Agreed. So thank you for that, Jace.
Okay, obviously I'm keeping you going for a little bit longer.
No,
It's
we're
good.
having a good time.
It's good
We're
to
having fun.
extend your time with us. So I'll go and get myself changed. I've got 25 minutes and then do some work. Love and leave you.
We're going to see you there.
I'll be at this evening session as well. I'll see you this evening.
Oh, awesome.
No,
Yep, it's Friday.
No work in the morning. Namaste, brother.
Namaste, Jace.
Much love to everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe and be safe and have a great weekend. Much love to you all. Bye.
Thank you, Jace. Man, and thank you, Reaper. It's not often that I find myself laughing like that. Shirley says nobody makes Jace smile like Jace. No one makes Yogi smile like Jace. This is true. And the combination of Burpee Reaper and Jace together, and then last night the combination of Eric Lapointe and Dolly. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm blessed. I am honestly blessed. I woke up this morning ready to do my writing, and I got to spend time and inspiration hanging out on the porch with Kat and Jack. I'm ending my afternoon hanging out with you guys. Thank you. Ladies, Yogi is single, said Reaper. Yeah, I guess I am. So it's still a hard thing to wrap my mind around. But we find ourselves where we find ourselves, guys. Homestead says he shakes no. Uh, all right, Reaper's back to work. We got more happy poop from Erica Point. Thank you for that. Those happy poops are never going to get old. And Pup says happy poop. Immediately, happy poop theme song from Laboratory Pups came into my head. We're going to look for you, Willow. Let's see. Shirley says Reaper is truly amazing. He is so fun to watch because he does original moves and his intensity. And you want to know something? You guys want to know a secret about Burpee Reaper? He's got a heart of gold. When Bumblebee T was in the hospital and she needed to emotionally be lifted up, Reaper was doing show tune Sundays. He would do burpees to whatever song you requested, and T requested the Barbie song, and Burpee Reaper, to his undying credit, what an awesome person he is, did burpees to the Barbie song. But Shirley said, Reaper is truly amazing. He's so much fun to watch because he does original moves. I agree. However, I've read that twice. You're probably thinking, man, Yogi's losing a step or two. He's reading things twice. I have no steps to lose. I lost all my steps a long time ago. But I read this twice on purpose because when someone like Shirley says Reaper is truly amazing, I need to point out the amazingness of Shirley saying such a thing, who never points the finger back upon herself. If you want to support our good friend Shirley, who supports so many people, make sure that you go and subscribe to Nick. Nick is Shirley's son. He's got a wonderful channel. He's an awesome young man. He's got an amazing mother who supports so many people. Again, never calling attention upon herself. I love Shirley. I love Nick. So, Homestead says, "Do you, Yogi? Just do you and heal." Thank you so much, Home Slice. I much appreciate that. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just don't. I'm asked a lot of people 2 weeks ago, guys, I was breaking down on the live stream, not because I can't say why. Losing someone that you always thought, there's no, anyway, I don't know what to say except people have reached out and said, we're happy to see that you're in a better place, that you're laughing. No, I'm not in a better place. But I'm okay with not being okay. Does that make sense? That changes everything. Accept where you are. Accept where you are. I'm okay being heartbroken because I'm heartbroken. I hope that makes sense. And it's not, I need to make clear I'm not bypassing. When you see me up here laughing and having a good time, I'm not trying to mask anything. I'm not trying to mask being broken. I'm laughing because I'm having a good time. You can be both. You can be in pain and laugh. You can grieve, be in a place of sorrow, and still have a huge smile on your face. Hey, Jason and Leo. Shirley says, I've been really down on myself for about a week now. Oh, yeah, I needed that so much. Shirley, I can't tell you how amazing you are. I can't even begin to describe, but I hope I can show. I hope I can show. Home Slice says, just ride, brother. Just ride the wave. Thank you, Home Slice. So, yeah, thank you guys. Thank all of you. MK says it does make sense, Yogi, very much so. Thank you. Jason says, hope you're great, Eric. Hey, Jason, I hope your recovery's going well, my friend. Jason was in the hospital last week. You know, he made a video from his hospital bed. Not just any video. He made a video to make you laugh. Go check it out. How awesome is that? To lay in a hospital bed and your number one top concern is to reach out to other people and make them smile. Jason Phelps. That's him. That's what he does. Locked Up says, it does make a world of difference accepting the pain versus fighting it. I got good with physical pain early on, but it took a way to get there with emotional pain as well. Agreed, MK. Agreed. Here's the thing, MK. A lot of times we equate that to a journey, and we think of it as linear. I'm getting better in stages. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. And then if we feel down again, we think we backslid. It's not linear. Life isn't linear. Life goes in all different directions at once. Accept them all. I don't know what's going to happen next live stream. Maybe I'll be crying next live stream. Maybe I'll be laughing at Happy Poops. Because you got to laugh at the Happy Poops. If you remind me again this evening, I'll read Rumi, The Guest House. I read it all the time. It's always worth it. Eric points. See? Happy Poops. That'll never get old. It's sheer stroke of genius from YouTube. Thank you, Eric. The point. Jason says, surely I'm a good swimmer. I have to come over for sure. Would love to meet Yogi also. Coming over. We'll all go out for vegan pancakes together. Check email, my friend, and then I will be live. I'm on it. Smitty says, happy poops, laughing. Jason says, Eric, God's going to gift you someday for being such an awesome man. You're an amazing friend. Love you, my family. You know what? Let's consider this. That God has gifted me just for being me, and you guys are the gift. How amazing is that? Thank you, Country Boy. Country Boy Magic says, thumbs up. Much appreciated, my friend. Welcome in. You guys are the gift. Thank you. I hope I can return. I hope I can be a gift for you as well. Country Boy says, good day, my friend. Good day to you. Again, Country Boy, thanks for coming in. Guys, support our friend Country Boy Magic. Check out his channel. Wonderful dancer. A lot of joy. I'll be checking him out again soon. Let's see. Jason says, you are, Eric. Thank you. Country Boy says, I know. Thank you so much, my friend. Always bells on. Yep, for you as well. All right, I got to wrap it up. A few things to do. Thanks, guys. I will see everyone later. Take care.